Hi. Yes, you can hear me. Welcome. Hello, Tatiana. Nice to see. Nice to have you here. And Valera, hi. I don't believe we've met, but it's okay. Well, welcome to my meeting. I guess I'll begin. It's the time. So, um, if you need to text to me, we have a chat. Let me write something in your chat, okay? So wait. Hello. So you can chat here. All right, good. I hope you can hear me. And well, some people are going to be joining because they have registered for that event. So look, I'd like to share with you because Tatiana, you know the news, you know a lot about what we're doing, and Inna as well. So I will spare you the introduction to LRN exams, and I just want to share with you some of the latest news, right? So we've established a company in Russia. It's called Accreditation Solutions, and it's going to be working and serving the needs of the public institutions, such as public schools and colleges in Russia. We've got all the papers done, the banks and stuff. So it's been done and over. The website is underway. We are expecting it to be running in about 2 weeks as well as a lot of marketing. So the marketing is going to be set online very, very soon. It's going to be, well, the audience, we know the audience from 10 until 35, the main audience. They're going to be targeted through social media, through magazines, websites, and our own website as well. Well, also, we are also planning on the base of this Russian company to establish an association that will provide different kinds of, information, experts, lectures about studying English and about education in general, sharing knowledge with some of our colleagues from abroad, since we have a lot of colleagues in many European countries and Asian countries, okay? So I hope you're going to find it interesting, but this is all on the way. Well, on the basis of the association in Kazakhstan and in Russia, my boss said we will establish a providence fund so that all a percentage of the exam revenue is going to be set aside at the association for the needs of the teachers that are members of the association. So that's the news. Well, I want to. So, well, let me think. So, before I begin, I would like to tell you, so we need to know why our product is so good. Why is it so beneficial for people, and all its benefits as well as its weaknesses, to tell you the truth. So we don't mislead anyone, and we develop a ground of trust with people that come approach us and want to some information. Okay, now let me share with you my presentation. One second. Sorry, I can see my presentations and share. Just a second. Oh, yes, that's it. I have it. Okay. I hope you can see this, right? Right. Let me show you a lot. So I have a few slides. Well, when we talk about marketing, when we talk about marketing, we have a certain number of steps, and because we market LRN to businesses like schools, colleges, as well as to customers. So in marketing, we call it B2B and B2C, right? So firstly, in the contents of these presentations, firstly, let's cover the part of our immediate surrounding. These are the parents, if you have students or pupils, and like the parents and everybody who's around you anyway, and maybe they're the mature students who are young adults, right? So this is like a marketing and promoting to customers, right? And the next three are going to be about how to market to other businesses like schools, colleges, partners, okay? Well, so when we inform parents and inform students, right? I know, girls, that you have students to deal with. Well, firstly, look, so I'm sharing my personal experience. This is not something that I've read in any marketing books, okay? So you inform in a casual chat about the new possibility to take an internationally recognized English exam. And like you say, you know, we've been, as you know, we have something new going on. So this is an LRN exam. You immediately state the benefits. So I've listed all this because you're going to have this presentation. I've listed everything you could possibly say. So it's value for money. It's 50% correct answers count for a pass, which is a great thing. And then it improves the motivation if you're talking to parents and to adults who are, you know, sometimes they lack motivation. Say this is your chance. You're going to be motivated so much, and increases the awareness of the language. So you're in the study process. You're studying things, and then you see where your drawbacks and where your strengths are, right? Okay. Also, you can say that the certificate is valid for life, and it's tests practical skills, something that everybody's going to need in everyday life and private and business life, okay? So after that, what you also can do is you can use the test materials of the past years in your classwork. Don't throw them though in the faces, like, okay, here's your test, try to do it, swim in the uncharted waters, you know, don't do this. Just go through the parts of the test, the listening, explain what's in the instructions, have them sit the test, probably part by part, at your presence in the classroom, okay? So they feel more confident that they're doing the right thing, okay? Another thing is to offer the mock exams for homework, for practice. So this, because the exam papers have our logo on it, so they will get used. Yeah, LRN exam is practical and it's easy in a way that even if you don't perform really well in listening, you still get a pass. So if they get 50% of that test correct, say you pass this exam, and this is intermediate or upper intermediate level, okay? So, I mean, students really need appreciation. They need the praise, the majority. So we've got LRN posters that IN already has, and well, I believe Tatiana have sent you as well. So there are posters that you can make visible. If you can print them, would be fantastic. Or if you can put them on a LCD, LED screen, like a picture, at your counter at the school or somewhere where the students and the teachers can see it every time they come. Also, you can use your social media. If you're on social media, you can advertise and promote that you are a certified speaking assessor, and you're inviting people to try it, to see, to test and check their English skills. Okay. Also, make it a competition with a reward using the tests. again, this is something like using the test in your classroom, but here, when the students are already prepared and they're on the final straight line in front of the exams, just have them take the test again, and the one who scores highest, we're gonna give him his money back. Okay, so this is gonna create a wow effect. Yeah, they're gonna be happy about it. So this is what I have for you in terms of parents and talking to parents and to young adults and to your students. Okay, I don't know, maybe there are some other things, but that's what I know. I have established an Instagram page, which I have never done. I've never used Instagram, and I've never done selfies. And I also use my Facebook page now as my main landing page for introduction of LRN to the public, because I have realized that not like everybody knows Cambridge and Pearson, but then they're a huge organization that employs thousands of people all over the world, while we cannot compare with this. So the awareness, to raise the awareness, I have been using my social media, and tell you the truth, it's been very successful. It takes time to pick up, but when it does, people from all over the world approach you, and they want to contact you and get to know you. So why not? All right, so let's move to how to talk, where to find customers. Customers for the LRN exams are schools and students. So here is a list again where you can find them. So personal contacts, that was all missing. Internet directory, you go online and you see the schools if they are listed in Facebook and in just internet websites, right? So some of them have websites, but others really don't. And private tutors don't have websites. So I have discovered a lot of customers through my Instagram, because many teachers have an Instagram page and they like post funny stuff to keep their pupils entertained and aware of the exams and stuff. So it's very nice. So, and also I have found many schools which are present on Facebook but not present as a web page. So check it out, see all the possibilities. Okay. Okay, also, there are local associations and professional institutes. By the way, I found Mrs. Tatiana Litaikina through the local association. So I've got, one day I discovered there are teachers associations in many countries of the post-Soviet bloc. So I've got their contacts and contacted the Russian association and Mr. Stepichev, we are also in contact, and Tatiana as well. So that's how I found you guys. Also, there are professional institutes, like an institute in Kostroma, my native city, where they have the post-vocational additional training institute for teachers, all teachers. So I've contacted the director, and she has invited me to deliver a short presentation, a speech, and invites teachers and students to participate. Also, so there was Instagram, Facebook, and Contact, of course. Well, conferences and telephone directory. So we were attending conferences. There's a fantastic opportunity to network, to see new partners, people that you can promote your exams with. For example, like in the last conference, and well, not only in the last, but let me take that as an example. I've met I've met the people from Macmillan, the big editors that produce English books. So we've decided we're going to promote each other. So from now on, if you or anybody else are going to ask me for books, what books to use in order to prepare, I am most probably going to recommend Macmillan. They have written all the things that I need to provide for the A1, A2, B1, B2 levels with the Macmillan book. So from now on, I just introduce that and stuff. So also, there is another company that makes beautiful phonics rugs, Rocks for children with the alphabet, letters and numbers and colors printed on it. So it's for the preschool, right? So they can play, and we've exchanged contacts. So now whatever school I approach and I see there is a possibility that they would be interested in buying the rug, I suggest the rug, I give them contacts, and I know that Sergey from the company also talks about me. So this is networking then, right? Okay, and finally the telephone directory. The telephone directory, yeah, it can be online and stuff. You just go and you see the associations and see the numbers of different schools, contact them. Well, as for the hardships, as for the obstacles, first of all, I want to tell you, I am not a marketer. I am a person that I like teaching and I like creating. Marketing for me is selling, and selling is not creative for me. But I've come to terms with it, tell you the truth. So, but it's been a hard way. In what way? I feel many times disappointed that I call people and they just hang up on me, and they just no thank you, or what is this exam? So the naysayers, what they say. So you will meet a lot of naysayers. No, that's not good. It's not going to work. It's not going to be successful. What do you want with it? Don't listen to that ever. They're all wrong. Well, statistically, when we call people, only 30% is the chance that they are available to listen to you. 70% is they're busy doing something else. So you cannot really blame them. They're not ready to listen to you. So with the time, we develop a skill, how to approach people. Sometimes I call and they say, yeah, I am from this organization. I'd like to talk to somebody. Are you by any chance available, or at the lesson? Or I'm so if at the lesson, I'm so sorry, I'll call you back. So you show your respect and your understanding, consideration, right? So that's the first thing. And also another thing is that messages, and all messages like WhatsApp, they do work, but emails for some reason don't work anymore. So many emails and only 200 emails, 3 responses. And that's for the markets. Not all the markets are like this, but the Russian market, the Greek, the Asian, the Turkish, they are like this. It just doesn't work. You have to call people. You have to call. Well, so here I am. I present what you use in the call. You say your name, and then you say that where you're calling from. And there's this what is just a short phrase about what this LRN is. And then you say what you want from these people. You say, we want to collaborate. And then you suggest the next step. You suggest to have a 5-minute meeting face-to-face, okay? And you state the reason. You finally, you want to pass some past papers, which are free for everybody. So, but you please mind, you need to find the director. It's not the secretary, not a teacher, although many directors forward me to talk to the teacher because they trust the English teacher of the school. If they're not specialists in these, they don't have expertise in English language exams. So they firstly forward my call to the teacher, I speak to the teacher, and then the teacher gives the feedback to the director. So it also works. So, but you need to find the director. If he's not available at the moment, they'll ask when he's available. Okay. And then you make an appointment. So here, at the meeting, you have a small presentation. It can be on the computer or on your tablet. Okay. You offer the financial benefits. Okay. We've established that once you promote, the schools that are coming through you are going to have back 1,000 rubles. Tatiana, I don't know how much is this, but you realize what's 1,000 rubles, right? I've actually figured that data, that number from the price of the exams that are sold in Russia. So it could be a little less for Kazakhstan, but okay, we're going to discuss this. We're open to that. But we firmly believe that if you do not offer the teachers or the school directors some financial benefit, they don't find it interesting. And that's absolutely understandable, right? Everybody has to have a financial interest. Okay. Then you leave your business card and your flyer if possible, right? You take their email, because it's a phone call, right? You need to establish an email. So the email that is working, that a person would be interested to give you, so if you receive some information there, ask for the email, okay? And then you leave the past papers, the ones that are very heavy files, especially the audio files, on a USB or on their computer. Plug in your USB, transfer the data, take your USB back. That's it. Okay. Or use another way. Maybe you would like to share through the Google Cloud, or I don't know. It's up to you. Okay. So finally, that's the meeting. It takes roughly 10 minutes, not 5, but 10 minutes, yeah. Unless the director wants to get to know you better, like it has happened many times, like so. And then the follow-up. Don't forget to call after a week, about a week, to find out if the people have looked through the information. This gives you a chance to be remembered. That person might have seen a lot of people in this during this period of 1 week. So you remind about yourself, about LRN exams, and then you basically check if they're interested. So if they had a chance, if they looked through, we can continue and go further, right? But if they haven't, there are 2 ways. You either offer some more information, like, would you like me to, like, we have some new things going on, like, for example, now I'm going to, we had the winter test last Saturday. So I have more practice tests. So you can say, I have got more practice tests for you. I can pass by and drop them by you. So that's it. So you use another chance to see the person. Okay. Right. Next. Also, you act as an expert in the area. So people many times, like teachers, approach me and they ask for my recommendation of some books or some course or some anything. So if I know something, I obviously share, right? So that creates very positive positive thing going on. Well, so and this is my business card, by the way. I'm going to send a business card like you to all of you. So this is it. That's the business card. I state my telephone number and my emails. And so, wait a second. I want to show you something else. Yep. Oh no, I don't think you can see this. Wait. Okay. New share. Just a second. So this is the business card. Also, just a sec. I'll stop sharing and start sharing again. I'm sorry. So I hope you can see this. So this is the project plan for Russia, okay? We usually do this. We write when you see the actions that are prior to the test date are like this. So we submit the exam papers to LRN. The LRN approves the exam papers. Then the recordings happen, okay? After this, the papers are printed and dispatched, okay? And after this, we have the standardization seminar for teachers who are going to be speaking assessors. Also, we train the invigilators. The invigilators are people who are going to be with you at the day of the exam. They're going to be watching and uh, how to say that, cheat proofing, so nobody's cheating, okay, in the classrooms while making the papers. After this, well, we send the list of candidates, and then the final list of candidates. After the exam day, we also have sometimes the speaking exams are on a different day or a next day. Okay, and then the papers are marked, they're sent for moderation to LRN, and the recording. So basically, LRN collects all the information and they check. And when it's called standardization. So when they say, okay, yeah, this test is standardized, the marks are issued and the certificates are issued. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Let me share with you something else, which I found very important today. Just a minute. I have it all written here. What certificate? We have a certificate, a center certificate sample, and we also have an authorization letter that looks like this. And if you find it useful, I'm going to send it to you. So it's basically a letter that certifies that this person is indeed a representative of LRN in this area, okay? I stamp and sign this paper. Okay. All right, another thing to share, the last one, I think. Yes. So I have it in Russian here as well. Check it out. So this is like a letter to, where is it from, supported, the address and stuff. And here is the procedure for registration for the exams, like the registration, how we provide the identification of the persons. After this, all these are in the instructions about what the exam center should do and how the day of the exam happens, how it begins, how the candidates arrive, what they do, okay? Then what's considered a disqualification of a candidate. Okay, and we have exam rules for the candidates as well, okay, like this. So what is not recommended at the exam, okay, so like this. So basically we provide all the instructions. That's it. Do you have any questions? I can I just unmute Tatiana as well? Inna, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yay.
Hello, Svetlana, hello.
Hi, how are you? Tatiana, do you? Hi. Yeah, great, great. Okay, stop sharing screen. Would you like to, like, I can start a video, ask to start video. I'm gonna ask you, but if you don't want to show your video, it's okay. So what do you think? Do you have any questions?
You will have a look at the chat. I put you a couple of questions.
Oh, right. If e-version of certificates or scores are available, yes, exactly. We are going, actually, because it takes time to ship the certificates, what we're going to do is we're going to publish the results. So, or you can publish the results to promote your organization as the center. We send the results to you with a stamp and, you know, stuff like this. So you deliver the good news.
You email these results, yeah?
Yeah, I can email. Yeah, absolutely, yes. And by the way, there is an opportunity to email the exact scores for all the 4 parts separately, but the certificate itself is not does not have that. Okay, it's just for all, because it's one module. Remember, right? It's because it's one module. It's just distinction, merit, pass, fail. That's all. Okay, but there is a possibility to provide the grade because we have it. So let's say that I know the other exam bodies do this, so I'm gonna ask LRN, or I'm gonna, you know, recommend to do this as well. It's not much work, especially for, like, for some markets. It's important, right? I want to know my grades, So we're going to provide this as well. How's that?
Mhm.
Why will you email or email these leaflets to us? Well, I was planning to email the originals, if that's okay. And can you, because it's too much, it's a big expense to print here and send them. If you find difficult, you have too many leaflets, girls. Why don't you? I mean, I can send you some money if you like. Tell me how much it would cost. Okay, it's possible. I mean, if this is what's stopping you, just tell me. Okay, no reason for this to put an obstacle to the promotion. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So, but will you email the ready-made materials? As
Sorry.
for ready-made leaflets and materials, will you email?
Yes,
Because
I
it
have.
takes time again to design something, yeah? Okay,
Yes,
we can promote, for example, brand of Miras University and
of course. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And especially on also on the certificates, but not from LRN, from your that your exam center. All the marketing materials are possible to have your logo on it. Yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna
Yes.
send them in a format so that you can edit. Yeah.
Okay, well, it would be wonderful. Yes, it
Yeah,
would be
but can
great.
you also can you send me the edited leaflets or whatever so I have a look? Okay.
I'll remind you. Thank you. Yes, for this
It's
opportunity.
like I send you the original leaflet. You apply the logos, whatever you want. You take out the information, whatever you think is not relevant. You take it out, and then
Okay,
just send it to me to see. Okay.
And how about samples of these materials? So will you, well, again, provide us with a PDF file or how it works? So we can enter the website and we can download these samples ourselves.
Sample tests, right?
Yeah, sample tests, some past materials, something.
Yes, of course. That's what the Russian website is going to have. Our partners' website hosts some tests from starting from B1 to C2. And wait, no, I'm wrong. Of all the tests from A1 and not actually the 3 of the junior levels that are not A1, like they're lower than A1. Okay, so they have for one set of papers, but there are more coming. Our website is gonna host everything. Okay, I like it this way. I told my boss that that's what we want. I want it to be easy and fast.
Yeah, sure. This is the point. Well, another just comment, okay?
I will send you the tests. I can recommend the books and all the marketing material. Okay. I just wanted, Tatiana, I just wanted to present to show you what there is. Okay. Like, wait, can I just show you something? There is this. 1 second. Second. Just a minute. It's this market. I need firstly to put it on my screen and then to show you. So that's it. Like, yes. Good to see you. Wait, so I'm sharing now. Let me share just a minute. I'm gonna share. Is it this one? Oh, yeah. Can you see this?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yes. Okay.
So this is a leaflet. We can like put mirrors, put it here, or move it to the side. Put the mirrors wherever you want. This is
okay. That is, and well, we have to change contact information as well.
Yeah.
But the whole stuff is okay. Yes, that is.
You change this. Take my details out. This is the exam date. Okay. You can add, alter anything you want. Like that's what. Absolutely. I mean, 100%.
Well, I will remind you about edited version, and we will change something, just a little bit of this. Okay.
Lovely. All right.
It's just was a comment to you, yeah, to make you aware that what's going on with all these exams in Kazakhstan. So please mind that Cambridge would bombard Ministry of Education with their exams. I'm speaking about CAT, PET, and first certificate. So while they really would love to introduce these tests as well in the mainstream schools. So that's why, as you see, well, competition would be really high. So that's why, well, I would probably start not with the schools, but even with businesses and educational training centers. So like to promote before they take, students take IELTS or TOEFL, it would be much easier for them to get accustomed, yeah, to the format of
Yeah, absolutely.
test, or to try themselves, to improve their self-esteem, something. So, well, before they introduce, I'm speaking about Cambridge, before they introduce this CAT, PAT, and first certificate in the mainstream school, probably, well, there is a chance for us to introduce this type of exam.
But how can this
And I would start with the training centers, education, language centers, and with businesses, because, well, some businesses and even administrations, so they ask for this whole level, to recognize the level of the employees or the well candidates like this. So it's just well for you to know.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, absolutely. What you know what you said about Cambridge? Cambridge is a very expensive exam, and it really does take so much to move this.
Yeah, Stefan, but you see, well, you have to consider our hierarchical system. So if ministry requires, they would do their best because, well, it is, well, again, recognized. So everybody would ask for certificate from Cambridge, but not from LRN. Sorry, yeah, for my pronunciation of this. So that's why they would do their best in order to take this type of exam, kind of exam. With the Cambridge, whichever money it would cost for them, you see. So, well, that's why, well, it would be a bit difficult, but before they introduce CAT-PAT, probably there is a chance for us to try this type of test.
Yeah, I'm sure. But if you think we could present something to your government, because our exams are much more value for money than Cambridge.
Yeah, I see, but again, they are valid, so we should do something for, well, like a kind of, I don't know how to approach them because it's really difficult to approach them. So, well, I've been trying to do it for more than 5 years. So it doesn't work, so, but still, well, there is a try to do something. Or, well, by other authorities to let them aware that there is something different apart from Cambridge, which is really costly. Shall we try? Well, probably with your director, probably he could approach, well, the ministry, but if we could, yeah, it would be even
if you
better.
Tell me who I could write to, and yeah, I'll tell my boss, he would contact. In fact, they have connections really in the high in the hierarchy in businesses in many other countries.
So please do it via director. Probably he will be or she will be, I don't know who is the director, well, able to approach the top management at ministry.
Okay. Lovely.
Because, well, our hierarchical system works like this, not top down, very well.
Yeah, it's in many countries like this. It's fine. I think we're doing fine, actually. Honestly, we're doing fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll remind you about all these materials and stuff. Yeah, and
I'm gonna send them anyway. Yeah. I'm just. You know what? I've been trying to prepare a pack. Like, this is my marketing pack. These are the teaching material, and this is like something else. Do you understand? I've been preparing so I don't mislead and confuse people about what is what, because when you get a lot of information, you kind of feel confused. So I'm trying to take this confusion out, so everybody is absolutely 100% sure that what they get is about this or about that, like this. So I'm working.
As for marketing strategies, they're quite familiar, thank you.
All right, great. So anything else, girls, would you like to talk about? We can exchange emails. I'm going to stop the recording because this session is recorded again, okay? So because we talk with each other on the phone and via emails, we could continue, okay? I've been away, and then I've been a bit sick. Now I'm coming around, so everything is going to be fine. I would like to talk about the visit to Kazakhstan, possibly sometime. Okay, so let's talk in our private chats anyway. Thank you so much. Ina, are you okay? Where are you? I don't see that. Okay, anyway. All right, Tatiana, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.